a guy started yelling at us as soon as we got on the bullet train to Tokyo. Now, this was supposed to be one of the highlights of my Japan trip, and we pre-booked the tickets a month in advance. We specifically booked seats with luggage space because apparently if you don't and you have a large suitcase, you're at risk of getting fined or even kicked off the train. So we arrived at the train station in Kyoto. Now, using the bullet train, it only takes 2 hours to get to Tokyo. It was time to get on the train, and as soon as we got on, we realized the luggage space that we had booked was completely full with suitcases and a buggy. We asked the people around us if this was their luggage, but everyone said no. So we just started to rearrange things to make some space for ours to fit as well. And that was when a guy came storming up the train and started yelling at us, shouting that we aren't allowed to move anything. We just calmly explained that this area is actually assigned to our seats, as it literally says on this sign. We said it's fine for him to leave his bags there. We just want to try and make everyone's fit. He was extremely rude and confrontational, and I just felt so uncomfortable. Whilst he stood there and stared at us, my boyfriend Jasper managed to make all the bags fit, and eventually the guy decided to walk off, didn't say anything else to us. But later on in the journey, we also then saw him arguing with someone else who told him he was sitting in the wrong seat. So not only did he fill up the luggage area that he didn't even pay for, he also tried to take someone else's seat. I tried not to let this experience bother me, but I did feel quite uncomfortable. But I tried to push it aside and enjoy the rest of this journey. These trains are amazing though. They're so clean, so quiet, and also extremely fast. You also just get to see so much of the Japanese countryside. They also have a toilet on board, which is great, and it was also surprisingly very clean. Apparently, if you're lucky, you might also be able to see Mount Fuji from the train. So I got my Google Maps up, I was tracking where we were, but sadly it was too misty to see anything. I think Mount Fuji should be somewhere around here. This 2-hour journey just went so quickly, and before I knew it, we were pulling into Tokyo. So even though we did have a little hiccup at the start, I ended up really enjoying this journey. I'm also just so excited to finally be in Tokyo, and I can't wait to explore.